Hi friends, welcome back. It's Miss Katie here bringing you another video. This week you're learning all about the 5 senses. Can anyone name me all 5 senses? Do you think you can do it? All right, let's see. What's one? Sight, that's right. What else? Smell, good. Taste. Hear, good, hearing. And touch, that's right. Those are your 5 senses. So for today's video, we're going to do a read aloud. So all you need are your listening ears on for that. And then later, you're going to need your potato head and the pieces to go with it. So these are printouts. So have those ready. You'll need an extra piece of paper so we can glue it onto. You'll need glue, scissors, and if you have crayons or colored pencils, that's it. So have those things ready and put them to the side. When you're ready, give me a thumbs up. Okay, excellent. Let's get started. So I'm going to share my screen and let me see. Oh, why is it not coming up? One second, boys and girls. Let's try this again. Okay, there we go. Let me zoom in so you can see. My 5 Senses by Aliki. Are you ready? Listening ears on? Okay, here we go. My 5 senses. I see, I hear, I taste, I smell, and I touch. So those are all pictures of some things that we can see and smell and touch and taste with our 5 senses. I can see. I can see with my, what do you see with? Your eyes. Excellent. I see with my eyes. That's one sense. I can hear. I hear with my ears. That's right. I can smell. I smell with my nose. Excellent. And what is this little boy smelling? Flowers. Good. Do you think flowers are a good smell or not so good smell? I'd say they're a good smell too. They smell pretty. So he's smelling flowers. I can taste. I taste with my tongue. Point to your tongue. And what is this boy tasting? He's tasting ice cream. That's right. How many flavors of ice cream is he tasting? 2. What are the flavors? Who can tell me? Chocolate on the top. Good answer. And what's on the bottom? That looks like strawberry, right? Because it's pink. Do you think ice cream is a good taste or not so good taste? It's a good taste. I agree. It is a good taste. Let's see what's next. I can touch. I touch with my fingers. Who can tell me what is this little boy touching? He's touching a bunny rabbit. That's right. And how do you think a bunny rabbit feels? Do you think it feels rough, bumpy, soft, smooth? Yes, it does feel soft. You're right. So he is touching the bunny with his fingers. I do all of this with my senses. I have how many senses? Who remembers? 5. Hold up, 5 fingers. Excellent. When I see the sun or a frog or my baby sister, I use my sense of what? Who can tell me? Sense of sight. That's right. I am seeing. That's right. Let's see what sense is next. When I hear a drum or a fire engine or a bird, I use my sense of hearing. That's right, hearing. I am hearing. Do you think a fire truck is a loud sound or a quiet sound? It's a loud sound. Good. How about the drum? Do you think that's a loud sound or a quiet sound? A loud sound. Excellent. And how about the bird? Do you think birds chirping is a loud sound or a quiet sound? I'd say it's a loud sound, right? It might wake you up in the morning now that it's springtime. You might be hearing those birds chirping outside your window, might wake you up. So those are some loud sounds. What's a quiet sound? Whispering, that's right. Whispering is a quiet sound. Excellent thinking. Let's see what's on the next page. When I smell soap or a pine tree or cookies just out of the oven, I use my sense of smell. Good, I am smelling. Do you think soap and pine trees and cookies right out of the oven are good smells or not good smells? Yes, I agree. I'd say they're good smells too. I know I love the smell of cookies when they come out of the oven. Let's see what's on the next page. When I drink my milk and eat my food, I use my sense of taste. Good, I am tasting. And who can tell me, look on the left page, what is this boy tasting? What did they say that he's drinking? Who remembers what was in his cup? Milk, good. And how about on his plate? I see salad, right? I see vegetables. It looks like lettuce, cucumbers and tomatoes. And what else? That looks like spaghetti. He is tasting. Those are yummy taste. I know I like those. Do you? Good. And let's look on the right page. When I touch a kitten or a balloon or water, I am touching. I use my sense of touch. That's right. And how do you think that a kitten feels? Hard or soft? Yes, kittens feel soft. That's right. I know some of you friends might have cats at home. Sometimes I use all of my senses at once. Sometimes I use only one. I often play a game with myself. I guess how many senses I am using at that time. When I look up at the moon and the stars, I am using one sense. I am seeing. Can you smell the moon and the stars? No. Can you taste the moon and the stars? No. Can you touch them? No. Can you hear the moon and the stars? No. You can only see the moon and the stars. That's right. So only using one sense to see the moon and the stars. When I laugh and play with my puppy, I am using 4 senses. I see, I hear, I smell, and I touch. 4 senses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does anybody else have a puppy at home? Me too, they are soft. When I bounce a ball, I use 3 senses. I see, I hear, and I touch. I'm using 1, 2, 3 senses to bounce a ball. Sometimes I use more of one sense and less of another, but each sense is very important to me because it makes me aware. To be aware is to see all there is to see. Hear all there is to hear. Smell all there is to smell. Taste all there is to taste. And touch all there is to touch. Wherever I go, whatever I do, every minute of the day, my senses are working. They make me aware. The end. Great listening, friends. Who can tell me those 5 senses before we move on to our build a potato head? Who can tell me the 5 senses? Seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, and smelling. Excellent. Good job, friends. Nice remembering. All right, let me stop screen sharing, come back. Okay. So go ahead now and grab your Build a Potato Head sheets. Remember, you'll need an extra piece of paper. So grab one if you have construction paper or a piece of computer paper. Have your scissors ready, your crayons, and your glue. So just like in my last video, when I rolled my die and we counted the numbers to fill in the raindrops, I have my die again, but it looks a little different this time. What is on my die? Who can tell me? What do those look like pictures of? Your body parts, that's right. But why are these body parts so special? They're your 5 senses, that's right. We have a nose, and what do you do with your nose? You smell, good. Then we have an ear. What do you do with your ears? You hear. How about this? An eye. What do you do with your eyes? You see, good. How about this? Your mouth. What do you do with your mouth? You taste, that's right. And the last one? A hand. Why do you think there's a hand? For touching, that's right. So we're going to use my die. I'm going to roll it. I'll show you what it lands on. And that's going to help us build our potato head. But before we build our potato head, we need to cut it out. So you're going to stay on that black line and you're going to cut out your potato head. So go ahead. Remember, thumb at the top, right? The little hole is always at the top. Put your thumb in, your 3 fingers at the bottom. Helper hand is holding your paper with your thumb on the top. That's super important. Here we go. Stay on that black line and cut out your potato head. When you're done cutting out your potato head body, you can hold it up for me so I can see that you finished. Okay, here's mine. Excellent. I see a lot of potato head bodies. Great job. Now you're going to turn it over, put glue on the back, and you're going to glue it on your extra piece of paper right in the middle. So it will look like this, okay, boys and girls? And when you're done gluing on your potato head body, hold it up so I can see that you're done. Here's mine. Excellent. Nice work, friends. Nice cutting. Now we can move on to the pieces, right? Our senses. So let's look at our pictures. In the box on the top left, what are those? Those are eyes. And what do we do with our eyes? We see. Good. How about in the box to the right? What are those? Those are ears. And what do we do with our ears? We hear. Good. How about the boxes in the middle? What are those? Those are hands. And what do we do with our hands? Who remembers? We touch. Good. And how about in the bottom box on the left? What's that a picture of? A mouth. What do we do with our mouth? We taste. Good. And the picture on the right is a nose. What do we do with our nose? We smell. So we have our 5 senses right here, and we have to build our potato head. But first, let's cut out our pictures. You're going to stay on that black line, okay? So cut the big lines first, and then we'll cut in the middle. If you need help, your grown-up can trace the lines in a highlighter, a yellow marker, or a crayon. I'll show you what that could look like. Okay. I don't know if you could see with my window behind me, but I outlined it in yellow and I drew a line in between the mouth and the nose. So go ahead and cut out your pieces. Put them in a pile when you're done. First, you're going to cut the outside of the box, just like this. And then you're going to cut in the middle. So cut on those black lines. And then you'll cut on the small lines in between. Give me a thumbs up when you're done cutting out all your pieces, okay, boys and girls? All right, I see thumbs up, so let's get started. I have my die here and I'm going to roll it. Let's see what 5 cents it lands on. The first one is the eyes. So go ahead and find your potato head's eyes and hold up the picture. Excellent. And we need to glue on those eyes. So go ahead and glue them on. Where do you think they go on the potato head? Do you think the eyes go in at the top, the middle, or the bottom? At the top, that's right. So I have my eyes on. Let's give it another roll. Ears, that's right. And what do you do with your ears? We here hold up the picture of the ears, but there are 2, so we have to cut them both out. You're right. So go ahead and cut out each ear just like this. Does everyone have their 2 ears cut out? Excellent. Where do you think the ears go on the potato head? Do they go at the top, the middle, the bottom, or on the sides? They go on the side, that's right. So go ahead, glue one ear on each side of your potato head. When you're done gluing on your ears, hold up your potato head so we can see. Here's mine. One ear on each side. Excellent, boys and girls. Nice cutting. Are we ready to give another roll? Okay, let's see what it lands on this time. What's that? Your mouth. And what do you do with your mouth? You taste. That's right. So find the picture of the mouth. Here's mine. Hold it up. And where do you think you need to glue the mouth? At the top of the potato head, in the middle, or at the bottom? At the bottom. That's right. Go ahead and glue it on. All right, another roll. It landed on the nose. What do you do with your nose? You smell. Find the picture of the nose. Here's mine. And where do you think the nose goes? Do we glue it on the top of the head, on the sides of the body, in the middle of the body? In the middle, that's right, in between the eyes and the mouth. So go ahead, glue it in between. All right, and we have one sense left. What's left? It's hand. So let's see. Can I get the die to land on the hand? I did. And what do you do with your hands? You touch. Excellent. So go ahead and you're going to glue on your hands. Where do you think the hands go? Who can tell me? They also get glued on the side. That's right. Do you glue the hands both on one side or one on each side? One hand on each side. That's right. So go ahead and glue on your hands. One. And two. Here is my potato head. Great job, boys and girls. And now we can color it in. So grab your crayons. I'm going to color the eyes blue. So go ahead and find your blue crayon. Color the eyes blue. I'm going to color the ears brown. And the nose. The ears and the nose are brown. I'm going to color the hands. What's a good color for the hands? What do you think? Red. Okay, color the hands red. This will be one very colorful potato head. And the mouth, what color should, well, the teeth are, what color are teeth? White. So do we need to color the teeth? No, but how about the tongue? What color is your tongue? Red or pink. So you can color your tongue red or pink. And there is our 5 senses potato head. Great job building your potato head, boys and girls. We have our eyes for our sense of sight, nose for our sense of smelling, ears for our sense of hearing, hands for our sense of touch, and mouth for our sense of taste. Great job listening today, boys and girls. You did an awesome job. I'm super proud of you. I'll see you soon for another video. Bye.